I'm just waiting for the guys to come and take this tree down. This massive tree has to come down. Do you see that limb? How it just fell over? How dangerous is that? And there was no wind and no rain. I have no idea how that happened, but it just detached itself from the tree. So that has to be dealt with today. Yep, highlight of the weekend. These are hostas that I planted. They're doing well because this area was kind of bare. I don't know how it's showing up, but there are hostas all along this border. And this spot didn't have any, so I chose these. And they're coming along really well. I'm so happy. They look good. And there's the other one, not doing well at all. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But just a little TLC. Let's see what happens. So over here what I did, these are the hostas, and they're still growing. See the babies? Still growing, looking really pretty. That one is looking really well as well. But these two here in the front, I'm not so sure about. I'm trying to baby those two. Everything else looks kind of okay. This is growing up to be a beauty. Beauty. So, let's see how these do. I'm trying to really give them some TLC. Oh, let's see what happens. And I've noticed that some bugs are trying to attack these plants, so I spray them a little bit with some vinegar and dish soap. I looked up and it said that that would help keep the bugs away, so let's see. You can see they have some holes in them. If you guys have any idea of what I can do about that, let me know. Now the salvia that I planted is not doing so well. I don't know if you can see. It's kind of brown. I don't understand why. Maybe they need more sun because this is kind of a shady area. So I'm kind of upset about that. But hopefully they get better. I'm trying to baby them. This plant is doing absolutely crazy. The vines are just ridiculous that they are. Look how long they are. I have another plant here with a fern actually. That's doing pretty well. But these are just all over the place. Look at that. I'm really happy about that. Alright, so do you guys remember this shoe when I found it? And I told you guys that I would come back with the information that I found regarding the shoe. So this was, so I did a little research. And this shoe is an Oxford style shoe. Look at this. And I found this wedged on my property, wedged within some rocks. And this is an Oxford style shoe. It dates back to the 1940s or 1950s. But more the 1940s because by the 1950s, the black and white Oxford shoes, I don't know if you guys remember, what we call saddle shoes, became very, very popular. So those became popular after this shoe. So and they became really popular with the younger generation. Actually, I wore those black and white saddle shoes in the 80s because if you know anything in high school, you guys don't know, but in high school, because I never spoke about this, I went to Catholic high school, and the black and white saddle shoes were part of our, I was in baton twirling, so it was part of our uniform. So, and in the 1930s, the booties were worn more often by children, unless, you know, you wore these type of, not booty, but low cut shoes, or this type of shoe if you were going to church or, you know, a special event. But just to be around on a day-to-day basis, they wore booties. So this has, let's see if I turn it around, an oak leather sole. This is an oak leather sole. And of course I can't see the size or anything like this, but I'm sure this belonged to, because of the size, it belonged to a young person, a child. And the average cost of this shoe back then would be approximately $2.67 to $3.50. Could you imagine paying $2 to $3 for a shoe? That's unheard of today, but unless you're buying a sandal or something like that. But yeah, that's the history on this shoe. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for waiting. All right, guys. I'll talk to you guys a little bit later.